Let's go! Welcome, everybody. Today is by far one of the most exciting times in Final Fantasy XIV. It is the official start to FanFest. So, there is going to be a lot going on today. If you have never experienced FanFest, there's really no way to describe it. It's fun, it's a giant convention, and the keynote presentation, especially in A, is going to have just a lot going on. So we can expect quite a bit of news coming out today. You guys will have to let me know how the audio levels are throughout. Oh man. Getting chills just from hearing the prelude. But yeah, you'll have to let me know how the audio levels are. Anytime we do these live presentations with the other speaker voices and whatnot, it always gets a little bit weird. But the big thing, of course, is that we can probably expect the new expansion announcement as well as the trailer. It will be the short trailer. You know, they do 3 different versions of the trailer, one for each FanFest, and, you know, the full trailer ends up coming out usually for the Japanese FanFest right before the expansion kicks off. So we'll get the announcement in the short trailer just to kind of give us a little bit of a tease in terms of what's coming. They might announce a couple other really cool things. Oh, we've got a remix here. But yeah, so they might announce, you know, female Rothgar could be something that they announce here at the NA FanFest. They will usually announce whether or not we are getting any new jobs, but they don't always reveal both of them. Usually they announce that there's new jobs, but they don't tell us what they are until the European FanFest and the JP FanFest. But, you know, that could all change. Who knows? We'll just have to wait. I am super excited to see what it is. Rumors of Blitzball have been culminating around the internet. So if they do announce Blitzball, I will, as the kids say, begin pogging. Yeah, it's just a lot of fun. So a little bit about the stream today. For the most part, it will be in Japanese with a little bit of English to go along with it. They will be doing translations. They always do for FanFest, so it'll be Yoshi P talking and then probably Koji up there doing a little bit of translating. We'll just have to see how it goes, but obviously with the translation, it means that the keynote is usually twice as long as it normally would be. So if we were to consider this like a live letter or something like that, there's really only going to be about half an hour of actual new content announcement. So it's really not a lot, but it is usually really big. It's usually a lot of stuff. So with our watch along, I am watching the Twitch stream. It tends to be a little bit ahead of the YouTube stream, so if you are following along, please go to Twitch, or I mean, you can watch it on YouTube, but we'll probably be a little bit ahead here. Also, just on a personal note, I do have a hard out at 11:20. By that point, they're usually just talking about, merchandise and that kind of thing at the end of the keynotes. It's usually really cool merch, really, really nice stuff. I mean, you know, last time they announced a Fender custom guitar, so, you know, it can get kind of wild. But obviously, you know, not as important as the expansion announcement or anything like that. So we've got a hard out at 11:20. Again, you can hop on over to Twitch, or, you know, if you're watching this on VOD, I guess it doesn't really matter. But the last 10 minutes, 15 minutes or so might be cut out. As always, if you guys like this content, if you want to see me doing more of this stuff, playing FF14, playing some other games, I am obviously a variety streamer as a VTuber. Please like and subscribe. Help me escape retail hell. And that would... Oh, man. But yeah, that would definitely help out a little bit. Yeah, you don't have to super chat or anything like that. I always appreciate it. But right now, you know, just the views are nice, and having people that like me enough to watch, every little bit helps, right? But yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun. If you are at FanFest, I hope you have just a wonderful time out there. It is a crazy big convention. Apparently, the line to get in is still all the way outside. You're in the Nevada sun, so please drink your water. Wear your hats. Try not to put on your big cosplay pieces until you are actually in the hall. You know, just be smart. Be smart. It's hot out. It's hot here, and I'm not even in the desert. So, yeah, please be careful out there. But outside of that, you know, there's really just, it's going to be fun today. It's going to be a lot of fun today. And these keynote presentations and these watch-alongs tend to be some of my favorite types of streams that I do. So, yeah, we're going to have a good time here. Outside of that, you know, it's kind of a grab bag in terms of what kind of stuff we can expect to see. Obviously the expansion trailer, I think, is the big thing for most people. We want to know where we're going, and usually the NA FanFest, they do explain that kind of thing, like, where are we going? What is the next expansion going to be about? So we'll get a little bit of information. You know, I'm sure they might give us a little bit of info in terms of the graphical updates. This would be a good time to kind of showcase that. Obviously, they've still got a lot of work to do. The expansion, you know, it could really come out anytime. It's about that time. But with 3 different fan festivals to go, I imagine sometime next summer, maybe. They could push it out a little bit sooner than that, but I would expect no sooner than next summer. And so, you know, they've got a lot of time to get those graphical updates kind of ironed out, but hopefully they're far enough along to give us some screenshots, give us a little bit of preview in terms of what we can expect from all of that. That should be a lot of fun. Obviously, Blitzball. Please give me Blitzball. Please, for the love of God, give me Blitzball. That's all I want in life. But yeah, if they do announce any new jobs, if they do announce female Rothgar or anything like that, you know, those are always big. It's not exactly a small thing for them to announce those kind of things. It's a big change to the game. Every expansion that brings us new jobs brings us a lot more to think about. Yeah, it gives us a lot to think about in terms of what they're going to be doing with raid mechanics, all of that stuff. It's going to be, yeah. But like I said, I mean, NA FanFest is more just kind of an introduction to what's going to be happening, and then the other 2 FanFests are going to kind of expand on that. Usually the NA FanFests are a little bit more chill. Usually, you know, it's not quite the pomp and circumstance of the JP FanFest. You know, by the time JP FanFest rolls around, that's when Yoshi P puts on full glamour and walks out onto the stage. So yeah, this will be a little bit more chill, but you know, there's a lot of traditions with it. Usually Yoshi P will come out wearing a t-shirt that has some kind of hint as to what the next jobs are going to be. So that should be a lot of fun and guessing game stuff for the old tweet community, or I guess the X community as it is now. They gotta, I hate that rebrand. I really do. I really do. It sounds like something you would see on certain sections of the FF community. Very Balmung centric, I'll just put it that way, right? But yeah, it's usually a lot of fun, and yeah, there's a lot of traditions that go along with it. So yeah, but yeah, they'll open up with the trailer. We'll bump up the sound a little bit when that comes around, and so on. But yeah, again, just let me know how the audio levels are, because I genuinely don't know when it comes to these live presentations how it fits. All of my stuff is kind of set up for gaming, so if it's too loud, too soft, if you can't hear me, that's fine. Usually, what I will do is I might talk a little bit while Yoshi P is talking, and then obviously I quiet down and listen when the translation happens. So just kind of, you know, just a heads up if you've never watched one of my watch-alongs for live letters or keynote presentations, that kind of thing. It's you know, partially because I just like to talk. It's kind of my job, right? But also just, you know, DMCA stuff and that kind of thing. Like, this isn't going to be a direct restream of Final Fantasy, right? But yeah, you know, if you have any predictions, feel free to chat about them. Feel free to talk. And yeah, I don't really know if there are any particular predictions that tend to be favorites. I mean, obviously the Blitzball thing is kind of the big one, but that's been a meme for like 3 expansions now. Some people are saying Geomancer. Geomancer is really one of the last jobs from classic Final Fantasy that they have not introduced to the game. They put portions of it into other jobs like White Mage, having stone and that kind of thing. But Geomancer could be kind of cool. I think we are kind of looking to see maybe if they find a way to add another healer and another tank. You know, that kind of feels like the one area that they're still kind of lacking in right now. Is we could use another healer, but I know they like to keep things even between healers and tanks. And obviously right now they've got the whole shield healer versus straight healer thing. So it really could go kind of any way with that. You know, Geomancer could be all of the above if that ends up being one of the new jobs. There's really just no telling, right? But yeah, I mean, I don't really have any predictions. I would think that we're going to go to Mericidia. I would have to assume that's what they've been leaning towards with all of their hints coming up. You know, we had the Gleaners kind of talking about having some personal business to attend to and that kind of thing. So I could see it. I could definitely see it, but they are known for throwing curveballs at us. So really, who knows? I mean, that's kind of Final Fantasy XIV's thing, right? Is you don't really know where exactly it's going to be heading. You know, it'll be interesting to see the team on this one. You know, I would assume Ishikawa is still going to be the lead writer, but now that 16 is done and out, you know, they might be bringing Koji back. You know, Endwalker was a little different. You know, they had to take out some of the heavy hitters that we were used to for FF14 and move them over to 16. So, you know, some of our favorite devs might be back for the new expansion. Who knows? Yeah, there's just there's a lot of interesting things that could be going on with this next one. But mostly, I just hope it's a good adventure. You know, I think a lot of people, after just the emotional weight that was the past 2 expansions, it'd be kind of nice to just go back to being adventurers and helping the small guys a little bit. Maybe getting a little bit more backstory on Azim along the way, but that's really about it. Here we go. So yeah, I just want like a nice chill adventure. I'm ready to kind of be done with Golbez. I'm not gonna lie, I'm really kind of ready for it. So let's move on to something new. You know, let's move on to let's move on, get away from the world-ending stuff for another expansion too, and start a new adventure. And I think that's kind of what they want out of it too. You know, they haven't exactly been shy about it. So it's gonna be yeah, it's gonna have an interesting route to choose from. All right. So it's let's get in here. I'm gonna boost up the audio a little bit, so it might get a little loud. But usually they open with the trailer, so we're a minute out. It is about that time. I'm getting more excited as it gets closer and closer. So, yeah. You know, I didn't think I would be this excited. Sometimes it gets to be like, I gotta stream it, it's gonna be work. You know, this is just me doing my job I used to do for years, doing newsy things, right? But I gotta say, you know, this is my favorite game. I really love Fantasy 14. So having these kind of things come up it's always a good time. I know I haven't played it a whole lot lately on stream. That will be changing in the next couple of months after that. But yeah, you know, it's my favorite franchise, and here we are with another chapter to add to the legacy. Right? So yeah, let's sit back, let's enjoy, and welcome everybody to the Final Fantasy 14 Keynote FanFest Watchalong. Thank you for coming along with this ride. Let's enjoy it together. 3, 2, 1. All right. Oh. Okay. Well, they said 1. Okay, maybe not. Maybe it won't be immediate. Oh, things are happening. It's buffering. Things are buffering. Okay. Or not. That's fine. That's fine too. Well, we'll get in here eventually. I thought it would be a little bit more immediate than that, but I guess not. Alright. Well, all we can do is sit here and wait. That's really our only option, is just to kind of wait. I know my frames are dropping. I'm trying to figure it out right now. So just bear with me a little bit on that. Oh. More buffering? More buffering? Well, I do hope that they get this underway. No. I do hope they get this underway, since I do have a very strict out time, so I gotta be kind of careful with it. Well, you know, at least they've been playing all of the banger tracks, so I can't really complain all that much about it. And it seems my frames are back to normal, so we'll sit back and enjoy whenever they get started. You know, I imagine, you know, I would just hope for, you know, a 30-second trailer. That'd be nice. Nothing super fancy. Just give us a little bit of a taste, right? Is the music fading? Is it just me? Let me check the... Yoshi P will be here after his Satasha finishes. Yeah, that checks out. Yeah, that definitely checks out. He's got to get that last minute Stone Sea Sky in. Getting ready for the new raid. All right, get my coffee. I do still need to hop into the no, they are a little late. They had the countdown, And then they turned off the countdown. So Yoshi P is finishing his glam, is what he's doing right now. But it should be starting any second. Once again, just let me know if the audio is too loud, too soft. You know, I've got it cranked up a bit right now for the trailer whenever it hits, but yeah, they're a couple minutes behind right now. You're good. You're good. There we go. Here we go. Oh, hey, that's why my chat stuff wasn't showing. Sorry about that, Martin. But yeah, we are excited. We have reached the reached peak excitement here. I do have to wonder if they're going to announce some of the smaller stuff, like maybe the 16. Oh. Hey. Countdown number 2. Here we go. All right, here we go. It's finally time. This is the real countdown because the prelude's playing, right? So you know, thanks for coming along with the ride. Thanks for joining me on my little watch along today. And yeah, let's have fun and enjoy FanFest together, everybody. All right, 20, 19, 18. You guys know how to count. Well, some of us know how to count. Some of us it's kind of debatable. Here we go. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I could go with beach theme. Let's do this.
Blue seas, clear skies, and boundless possibilities. I dare say our destination will soon be in sight.
Enjoying yourself for a change?
Oh, hey! Vericidia? Oh, yeah. Hit me with those licks. Let's do it. Oh, that's Vericidia. That is definitely Vericidia. Our boy. To be like the first dungeon boss. That's the Hey! Is it just me, or did they get a glow up? These look like a little bit better models than they used in the Endwalker trailer.
Might you have a moment to speak further?
All right.
At last, we have come to the land you call the New World. My home. Put out.
Ooh. Dawn Trail, let's go! Let's go! Oh, hell yeah. I am all for just
Warriors
high
of
sailing
Light.
sea
Please
adventures.
welcome to the stage
Let's
the
go.
producer and director of Final Fantasy XIV, Naoki Yoshida.
Woo! Yoshi! Let's do it! Oh man, that got me excited. I'm ready to set sail, my friends. Could it be Corsair, maybe? Corsair, possible job? Oh man, this audio is Yeah, buddy. This is the first FanFest we've had with a crowd in a while, isn't it?
Guys!
Hi, Yoshi.
Welcome to the Final Fantasy XIV Fan Festival 2023 in Las Vegas!
Woo! It's too fucking hot.
Thank you for coming today. My name is Naoki Yoshida, producer and director Final Fantasy XIV.
Yoshida-san, we love you.
さあ、じゃあ早速ケイトさん呼びましょう。ケイトさん。
Hello, everybody. I'm Kate Swinar, English localization lead of Final Fantasy XIV, and I'm here to tell you what Yoshi P is saying.
So she is the new Koji. Welcome, Kate. Hello.
本当に久しぶりのこうやってね、皆さんと一緒にやれるファンフェスティバル帰ってきました。とにかく嬉しいです。
It's been a really long time since we've been able to see all of you in person, and I'm so happy to be here with everyone.
Woo!
さっきトレーラー見ていただいたんで、ここからいよいよ基調講演始めていこうと思うんですが、その前に一つ。
So now that you've seen the trailer, I'd like to get started on the keynote, except before that, we do have one thing we need to take care of.
最近ですね、我々スクエアエニックスの社長 CEO が交代しました。
Oh?
You see, recently, Square Enix had a change of CEO.
Yes, yes.
その
Their new one is a big fan.
なんと皆さんと
Well,
同じ
clearly,
光の
it's
戦
his
士です。
property now.
And that new CEO is also a warrior of light, just like you.
Woo! Remember, he was talking about the guitar
ぜひ
when
で
he
すね
when he
皆
announced
さんに向
himself.
かってご挨拶をしたいということなので、呼んでみようと思います。
We'd really like to have him say hi to you all, so we're going to call him out.
スクエアエニックス CEO 高橋桐生
Welcome to FanFest. God, he looks younger than I am, and he's CEO of Square Enix, and I am an anime character on the
光の
internet.
皆さんに、ね、配信を見てる方もたくさんいると思うので、ぜひご挨拶していただこうと思います。
So if you could stand in the middle right here, so that everyone on the stream
Oh.
can see you as well, and please give us a few words for our warriors of light.
Okay.
Speak to
Hello,
us.
everyone.
Hello, Kiryu-san.
I'm so happy to meet all of you, warriors of light, here in Vegas.
Woo!
So, what do you think of a new trailer? Did you like it?
Oh yeah. Oh hell yeah, I liked it. You
I
give
want
me
you to
pirate
feel
adventures, I am
exactly
ready.
What you are feeling right now. So, believe it or not, I decided to hold back and not see it for myself until today's
Really?
FanFest.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah, true fan. Let's go.
I'm going to interpret Kiryu-san's message in Japanese for those watching the stream in Japanese. 今回のトレーラーをこの場で体感したかったので、今日この場で見るまで、トレーラーを見るのを我慢していました。
In fact, as part of my daily routine lately, I've been watching the older trailers.
Ah,
whenever
yeah.
I need
Oh,
a
yeah.
boost of energy.
You know he watches
なので
reaction
日々のルー
videos.
ティンの中で
You know he
自分の
watches
気持ちを上
reaction
げたい時
videos.
に14の過去のトレーラーを見てテンションを上げてい
Emotional
ました。
vampires welcome.
That boost is nothing compared to the excitement of experiencing the newest one here in Vegas with all of you, warriors of light!
All right, he's a fun hype man. He's a fun hype man. I gotta say.
比べたらもう本当に比べ物にならないです。ありがとうございます。
To get a glimpse of this new side of Final Fantasy XIV, to imagine all the new world that await us in these new lands, the anticipation is almost too much for me to handle.
この14の世界のこれから
Yeah.
体験する冒
And
険
oh
を
man,
想
I'm
像
just
してみ
thinking
るだ
about
け
the
で
new
口が
islands
抑えられま
with
せん。
the graphical updates.
I
Oh
don't think
man.
I'm the only one who feels that way. Are you excited too?
皆さんも同じ気持ち
Yeah, I am.
I hope you have a wonderful time at today's FanFest. But never forget that even after it ends, we are still connected through the world of Final Fantasy XIV.
皆さんがファンフェスを楽しんでくださることを願っています。ですが、ファンフェスが終わっても私たちは14という世界でつながっています。そのことをぜひ忘れないでください。
And that world continues to grow and expand. So I hope we continue to play and enjoy it together. Thank you!
Yeah, buddy.
ぜひ一緒に
Let's play together, everybody.
この発展していく14を続けて遊んでいきましょう。
Thank you, 桐生さん。ありがとうございました。じゃあまた
Thank you,
後ほど
Katie-san.
See you again later.
Oh man, I think he, yeah, you can kind of tell he's a little excited. He's a little
まだまだ
excited.
しばらくファイナルファンタジー
One of us.
14続けていいみたいなんで
He seems to think it's cool if we keep continuing Final Fantasy XIV.
僕の命が尽きるまでいや尽きたと
Let's
しても
go. God, that looks so pretty.
続けていきたい
That
と
looks
思います
so
どうぞ
pretty.
よろしくお願いします
And it
I do
does look a
intend to
lot like
continue,
10.
until I die, or perhaps even afterwards. So please stay with us.
Yeah, it reminds me of 10. It reminds me of 10's logo. Oh my god, if we get
And also,
Blitzball.
before I start the
Oh
keynote,
my
just
God.
let me give you a quick thank you.
改めてですね旧ファイナルファンタジー14からそして新生14行月のフィナーレまで本当に皆さん長い長い旅路を我々と一緒に歩んでくださって本当にありがとうございます
Thank you so much for taking this long, long journey with us from Final Fantasy 1.0 through ARR and then all the way to Endwalker. I'm so glad you did.
I started in Heavensward. It's been about 7 years. I wish I got into it a lot faster than I
物理開
did.
催のファンフェスティバルで拡張パッケージ黄金のレガシードーントレイルを皆さんに発表できて本当にほっとしています
It's such a relief, frankly, to finally be able to share Dawn Trail with you guys in this live venue with all of us together.
本当にありがとうございます
Thank you so much.
では、はい、ファンフェスティバルの開幕僕の基調講演からいよいよスタートしていこうと思いますどうぞよろしくお願いします
And with that, we will finally begin FanFest with my
Oh,
keynote.
let's do it. I wonder if he's got a hint shirt on underneath it. It is very odd for him to be all dressed up like this.
お話ししました、発表したドーントレイルですが天野先生書き下ろしの新たなロゴテーマカラーはゴールドになってます
So as you saw in the trailer, we have this wonderful new logo designed by Yoshitaka Amano. And
It is beautiful. It is
our
gorgeous.
theme color this time, as in the Japanese title of Gilded Legacy, our theme
Ah,
color is gold.
nice. Very nice. Very nice. Makes sense. You know, it's a new
そして
adventure.
ですね
It's new
発売
lands,
予定
starting
は
fresh.
2024年来年の夏、お届け
Let's
したいと
explore.
思います
And as for that release date, this will be coming in summer of 2024.
Okay, so it could be July or late August. Summer has a lot of meetings in
夏
Japan.
のできるだけ早い時期に出したいなとは思うんですけどまあ夏ちょっとね広めに覚えておいてもらえると助かります
Truly, I really want to get this out as early in summer as possible.
Okay.
But please, for now, just remember summer generally,
Please.
just in case.
Please make sure to get some sleep, Yoshi P.
では
Please.、
簡単にですね今お話しできるストーリーについて軽く触れていきたいと思います
So now, to the degree that I can, I'll tell you a little bit about the story.
Nice, nice. It looks to a new horizon.
今回皆さん 光の戦士にお届けするのは英雄への最高の夏休みと冒険です。
So what we want to bring to all of you warriors of light is the very best summer vacation a hero
Hell
could
yeah.
possibly have.
Nice.
まあちょっとね、エンドウォーカーからのこう落差が激しいん
Take
で
me on vacation, Yoshi.
I realize
Take
this is
me
like
on
a
vacation,
sudden
please.
change from the feeling of Endwalker.
ほら、皆さんね、惑星ハイデリンだけじゃなくて、ね、宇宙まで救ってくれたわけじゃないですか。だから皆さんにそろそろ休暇をお渡ししたいなと思ってます。
But I mean, you did save not only all of Heidelin, but kind of the whole universe. So we thought
Cat
maybe
Girl
we could
Summer
use a
has
little break.
arrived.
その新たなる冒険、そしてそのバカンスの目的地は新大陸と
Wait,
呼ばれ
wait,
ている
is this the
トラ
beach
ル大陸
episode?
になります。
Are we getting a beach
So the
episode?
site of this vacation and a brand new adventure will be what you know as the New World, what we know as Tyrol.
Tyrol, okay.
光の
Okay.
戦士である皆
So
さんは
not necessarily
とあ
Mirror
る人
City.
物のライブを受けます。
You warriors of
Interesting.
light will be receiving a very special guest.
そしてそこで依頼されるのは新たなその新大陸の王を決める継承の儀というものへの助力です。
Okay.
And that person will request your help in Tyrol's right of succession.
そのレースの目
Indigo
的
Deep.
が幻の黄金鏡というものが絡んでいると聞いた冒険者は一路この新大陸を目指すことになります。
Of course, as an
Dorado, yeah.
adventurer, when you hear that this contest will somehow involve the legendary of City of Gold, you will make your way to Tyrol.
あ、ごめんごめん。
Yeah, yeah.
おなじみのメンバー、もちろん。
I mean, look, as someone that completed
勢ぞろいするんですが
archaeology in WoW,
Of
I
course,
mean,
all of the team members you
you know
and
I'm
love
going to
will
be
be
up
there.
for
今回
exploration.
そこで繰り広げられるのは、
Oh,
なん
oh,
と
okay, okay.
暁を二分しての
So see the
それぞれの
Scions
王位
divided.
継承レースになり
Okay.
ます。
Except, you might find that this contest divides the Scions into two opposing groups.
Interesting. Interesting.
さあ、
Hmm.
誰が味方で誰がライバルチームになるのか、ぜひ楽しみにお待ちください。
Please look forward to finding out who will be your allies and who will be your rivals.
さあ、ちょっと聞いてみようかな。
Interesting. Save the animals versus kill the animals.
誰
All
誰
right.
が仲間がいいですか？
Who's the smartest?
Oh God. Neo X Tataru.
ヤシトラが仲間がいい。どうかな。
Yistola?
Yishto.
そういえば、
I mean, I'd follow Yishola anywhere.
そういえばグラハタコス食べてたの。
Yeah, Graha was eating a taco, wasn't he?
では続いてこの 7.0、黄金のレガシーの拡張テーマお話ししていこうと思います。
Let me just touch on the theme of Dawn Trail a bit.
Okay.
7.0 拡張のテーマはですね、ファイナルファンタジー
Oh
14
yeah.
全体
Oh,
を
I
含め
am
た
I am all
新
for
たな
this.
冒
I am
険
all
そ
for
の始まりにな
this.
ります。
So this is the beginning
Discovery,
of a new
exploration.
journey for Final Fantasy XIV
Hell
as
yeah.
a whole, and that is our theme, will be the journey of discovery that you will be on.
これまで Q14 から続いてきた
Just
行月のフィナー
Indiana
レまで
Jones my ass.
描い
Let's
た
do it.
ハイデリンゾディアーク編が完結しました。
As you know, the arc that we've been on from 1.0 through Endwalker about Heidelin and Zodiac has concluded.
その歩みから続く新しい新章のスタートだと思っていただいて構いません。
Okay.
So you can think of
So
this,
this
as
is-
our
this is
first
kicking
step
off.
into a new story for Final Fantasy XIV.
Yes, yes. So we've got a new arc coming up, starting with the beach episode.
もちろん今回
Eventually
7.0 だ
moving on
け
to
で
an
も
onsen
ストーリーもしっか
episode.
り RPG1 本分の濃厚な体験をお届けしていきます。
Of course, just within 7.0 itself, we do plan to give you a story and experience worthy of a full RPG package title.
そのきっかけとなるさっきご紹介したその王位継承レースとは一体何なのか、どんなレースなのか。
So the impetus for this new story, this contest for the throne, what will that entail exactly?
Blitzball?
そして 新大陸トラルとはどんなエリア、どんな冒険が待っているのか。
Gold, riches,
What sort
treasure,
of places and adventures are waiting in Tural?
beautiful
そして
landscapes.
黄金鏡、謎のキーワードですね。一体どんなものなのか。
And of course, we have these mysterious references to the city of gold. What is it really?
もちろんこれまで同様に皆さんに驚いてもらえる仕掛けもたくさんご用意してますので、ぜひご期待ください。
Of course,
Excellent.
as we always do, we have a bunch of surprises prepared for you, so feel free to keep your expectations high.
Oh, they're high. They're high.
長い間ですね、光の戦
It
士をや
does
って
kind of
く
look
だ
like
さってる
Zoldazar.
皆さ
I'm
ん
not
が
gonna lie.
ファイナルファンタジー14チームが単なる夏休みをプレゼントするとは思ってないと思うんですよね。
Of course, our longtime warriors of light wouldn't believe us if we said that the development team was just going to give you a summer vacation, right?
もちろんどんな冒険になるのかぜひ楽しみにお待ちください。
So please look forward to finding out what this adventure has in store for you.
さあでは続いて
The raid series
新大
is going to
陸
be
ト
us
ラルを
fighting
ちょ
the
っと見
economy.
ていこうかと
There
思
we
い
go.
ます。
All right, so
To
moving
defeat
on, I'd like to
capitalism.
talk a little bit about the new world, also known as Tural.
ここから新たな冒険の舞台となるそのトラルについて今お話しできる情報を、ここからしばらくまとめてお話ししていきます。
So for now, I've put together the information that I can share about this
Okay.
site of our upcoming adventure.
まずこれまで見てきたエオルゼアゼンズが更新されています。
All right,
So
so
here
our map.
is the map that we are used to, centered around
Yes.
Eorzea, and it has been updated.
これまで皆さんの冒険の舞台だったのはエオルゼアの
Let's go, new
ア
map.
ルデナード小大
Let's
陸。
let's zoom out.
Of course, the site of our adventures thus far have included Aldenard, which has Eorzea,
そしてガレマール帝国があったイルサ
Garlemald,
バ
of
ード大陸。
course.
and where Garlemald is located, Ilsabard.
そして東方東の国やドマがあるオサード小大陸を
Dothar Doma.
含めた三大州
The
まででした。
steppes.
And of course, the far eastern Othard with Hingashi and Doma, the three great continents thus far.
今回皆さんには
Oh,
西へ行っていただきます。
oh, okay. All
This
right.
time, however, we will
Sailing
be
on
taking you
west.
far west.
Wonderful, wonderful.
今回ドーントレイルの冒険により
Yeah, Samara
活動地
City would
域
be
は
like
海を
that
越
big
えた
continent to the
西方に
south, I
広が
believe,
ってい
right?
きます。
This new area that we'll be exploring in Dawn Trail will be across the western seas.
というわけで
Cool, cool.
皆さんが活躍すればするほど世界地図が更新されていくのがファイナルファンタジー14でございます。
Of course, the more we develop, the bigger the map gets. So let's go.
ではここまで全体像を触れてきたのでいよいよ中身を見ていこうと思います。
All right, so that was a general outline. So let's look a little more closely about the details.
Okay.
今回の基調講演ちょっとまだね
Think of all the
開発
fish we're gonna catch.
まあ中期
On
初
the
期
way
ぐらいの
over there.
間ぐらいなので動
The
画
true-
は出ないんですがア
the
ートとか
true
スクリー
job
ン
of
ショットなどで
jobs.
さまざまなポイントをご紹介していこうと思います。
Because we are still in the middle of development, we don't have videos for you today, but I will show you some concept art and screenshots to go along with
Excellent.
my talk.
And like I said, that's kind of be expected. We won't
では
get a whole
冒
lot
険の
of
舞台に
like
関わるところから
intricate
始め
details
ていきます
until
Okay, let's
Europe
start
and
with
JP.
some places we'll see on our adventure.
皆さんにプレイヤータウンを
New
ご
Up City,
紹
alright.
介しようと思います。
Okay, first, our new major hub city.
これまでイシュガルド、クガネ、クリスタリウム、オールドシャーレアンと増えてきました。このドーントレイルで
so this
どうなる
is
か。
this is our version
All right,
of
so
Old
in our
Charlayan
expansions thus
and
far, we've increased these
Kugane.
major cities. We started with Ishgard, we went to Kugane, the Crystarium, and Old Charlian. So where are we going this time?
こちらトラル
Yoktorol.
大
Okay.
陸ヨカトラルと呼ばれる地域にあるトライオラというのが新たなプレイヤータウンとなります。
Excellent.
So our new
Tutorial.
major city is located in an area of Tural called Yoktoral, and it is called Tuliolal.
こちらそのアートワークなんですが天野先生のねロゴでもこの姿描かれ
Yeah,
て
it
ます。
does kind of look like
As you can
Zoldazar,
see in this
doesn't it? I'm
artwork,
not
this is
gonna
the
lie.
silhouette that you've seen in Amano's logo for us.
これまでのタウン以上に異文化、多民族という特徴があります。
Hopefully it's easier to navigate.
This, more than the cities that you're used to, has an emphasis on diversity.
ではアートワークとスクリーンショットを使って街の様子少し見ていきましょう。
So let's take a look at some screenshots of what the town actually looks like.
Very cool. Very cool. Very lush.
これまでのタウンに比べると近代的というより
I'm
は
all
自然
for
自然と
jungle
の調和、
locales.
それを重んじる多民族のイメージが強いです。
Okay, so unlike some other places we've been to, this place is not very industrialized because it is inhabited by myriad peoples who
Hey,
prioritize
the
living
Mamulja.
with nature.
相当の2つの頭があるマムージャであるグルージャジャという非常に強く聡明な王によって統治されています。
It is currently ruled by a two-headed Mamulja named Gulul Jaja, who is known for being both strong and wise.
今回ですね、
Good work, Kate, on
か
all
なり
this
新しいキャラ
all
クタ
this
ーどんどん
translation.
登場
Trying to
し
say
ていま
these
す。
names.
鍵を握る一人なのでぜひ覚えておいてください。
So this is just one of them, but we will be introducing many characters in 7.0.
彼が座るこの玉座、この玉座に次に誰が座ることになるかというのを決めるのが王位継承レースということになります。
So the contest we've been talking about is actually the contest for the throne upon which he currently sits and deciding who will succeed him.
さても
It's
ちろ
an
んプレイヤータウン
established
実は
sea
ここだ
route.
けじゃない
Interesting,
です。
interesting.
非常に美しく一風変わった都市っていうのもあるんで
This
す
will
が、
probably all be
ちょっ
expanded
と
on
ネ
in
タバレが強
the
すぎるの
in
で
the next
今
Encyclopedia
回はまだ
Wars
シー
that's
クレッ
coming
ト
out
に
in
させて
December.
ください。
So look
Of
forward to
course, this
that.
is not the only major city that you will visit. There's others, and we will have some very beautiful and quite unique vistas to show you in the future, but that would be spoilers, so not now.
じゃあスクリーンショットいきましょう。
All right, to the screenshots.
Ooh. Ooh.
こちらトライアラの港になってます。グラフィックスアップデートの効果もあってですね、かなりオブジェクト数も、増加できて、影の濃淡というのもうまく出せてるんじゃないかなと思います。
So this is Tuliolo's harbor, and as you can see, there's been some positive effects from the new graphics update,
Nice, nice.
Including more objects placed around than you would usually
Yeah,
have,
it definitely
and a lot
looks
better
very
shadow.
lush. Much more lush than we're used to.
Here's another.
Okay, there we go. Now with the lighting effects actually cranked up. Yeah, that looks
少し
gorgeous.
奥へ進んだあたりですね、マーケットが立ち並んでます。
So this is a little bit further into town from the harbor, and this is the marketplace.
どんな商品がね、
Thankfully, we've got
取引さ
Aether
れている
rights in
のか、
this
どん
game,
な
so
民
you
族が
don't have
往来され
to
てしている
run
の
up
か、
the
ちょっと気
steps
にな
like
ります
in
ね。
the Troll
Right, so what
City.
sort of people come here, and what do they trade for? I bet you want to know.
Fish, I would assume.
そして3枚目、こち
Ooh,
ら
I
最
like
後は夜
the
の
the
トライ
lighting
アラ
effects on
になっ
those
てます。
lanterns.
And our third screenshot, this is a picture of Tuliolo at night.
まあかなり
Very cool.
自然が多くてですね、異国へ来た感じというのを強く
There's the moon.
強調してます。
As you can see, there's a lot of interesting nature, and the overall vibe is definitely different from any of the countries we've visited before.
Oh,
まあ
absolutely.
光の戦士たちの夏休みというのがテーマなので、
Yeah, I'm
こ
ready
の
for it.
トラル大陸
I am
泳げるところもたくさんありますの
100% here
で
for it.
街の中はねちょっと泳げないですけど水着をぜひお忘れなく身体に
RIP
向かって
all
く
of
ださい。
my G-shape
It's quite suitable for
presets.
summer vacation, as we've said. And though you cannot swim in the city itself, there are loads of places in Tyrol that you can swim, so maybe bring your bathing suit.
まあ
Always.
ちょっと月がね綺麗に浮かんでるんですけど、あの月ちょっとねまだ位置を調整してるんで。実際のタイミングであの場所に浮いてるかどうかまだわかんないです。
The moon is looking really great in this screenshot, but I do have to mention that we haven't actually decided where the buildings are going to be replaced in respect to the moon yet, so it might look kind of different from this at the end.
Okay. The important
じゃあ
moon
続いて
placement. Got it.
タウンの紹介したので新しいフィールド
Oh,
行きまし
new
ょう。
areas.
Okay,
Let's
so
go.
let's move on to some field areas.
ここからはですねこの新しい冒険の舞台となる新大陸トラルそのフィールド見てい
It's
こう
kind
と
of
思い
like a
ま
cross
す。
between Radzahan and
These are, of course,
Limsa.
located all in the New World.
Anosha,
Tyrol.
you know?
こちらもアー
Just,
トワークとスクリーンショットでご紹介していき
With
ます。
RTX on,
Again,
right?
we will just be using artwork and screenshots to show you what we have.
まずはこちら、
Ooh.
ヨカ
Ooh,
トラル地
okay.
方のオ
That's
ルコ
cool.
パチャと呼
That's
ばれ
pretty.
る、地域をご紹介します。
All right, so this is also located in Yoktoral, and it is called Urkopacha.
このヨカトラルの山岳地帯、これがオルコパ
Yeah,
チャになり
unusually
ます。
small. Okay.
So this is a very mountainous region of Yoktoral.
ヨカトラルの中でも最も
Little
小柄な
foreshadowing.
民族と、
Lalafels
最も大
confirmed.
柄な、旅の集落が、点在してます。
And in these mountains are settlements belonging to Tural's both largest and smallest races.
かつてこの土地、巨人種族が支配する国の中心地であったんですが、今はその遺跡が
Okay, so they have their own
残る
version
よう
of
になってい
the
ます。
Allegan Empire, it looks
So
like.
this whole area was once the
Okay.
center of an empire ruled by the gigantic race. But of course, that empire now only exists in the form of ruins.
まあかなりね自然が溢れていて、そこに住まう人たちとうまくね融合しているイメージになってます。
There's also plenty of nature that everyone is taking advantage of and living harmoniously with.
ではスクリーンショットいきましょう。
Screenshots.
Yay.
こちらは
Ooh,
オル
those
コ
new
パチャととある
aetherites.
集
Look
落
at
で
that.
す。
Look at that
So this
aetherite.
is
That's
a
fancy.
settlement in Urkopacha.
円形に山々が見えるんですが、この辺りの空気感の表現というのも今回かなり工夫してます。
You may notice that the atmosphere, that you can sort of see some stuff in the air around the mountains. We worked pretty hard to make that look good.
Got
そ
some
れから
nice
影の
mist.
入り
Yeah,
方
I
とか
can
ね、
see
そ
it.
の陰
Looks
影にもぜ
good.
ひ注目してもらえると嬉しいです。
And if you could also turn your attention to the shadows and how well those are looking these days.
Yeah, it does look gorgeous. I'm very, very excited for the graphical update.
続いて同じ集落の正面図からの、スクリーンショットです。やっぱりねちょっと異文化の雰囲気よく出てますね。
Shadows high
So this
quality.
is the same settlement from above, and you can definitely tell that it is home to a unique culture.
特にこの辺りの植物左下の辺りは、まあ、今回のねグラフィックスアップデートで今までこういう植物作れなかったんで、いろいろね、世界観を広げるための工夫ができるようになりました。
And just really adding to the ambiance, we have these plants in the corner. We weren't able to make this kind of plants with the old graphics, so we're pretty excited to be able to add these features.
Oh yeah, the big cone. Yeah.
グラフィックスアップデートは後でお知らせしますね。
I will tell you more about the graphics update later.
そして3枚目、こちら雰囲気、それから質感にもぜひご注目ください。
Yes, so here's
I
a
like
third
the,
screenshot
the
of the
fortress
same
in the
place,
background
and
there,
as you
too.
You can
I mean, it
see
just
there's
looks
like a generally
huge.
nice vibe here, and please take note of the quality of the textures.
まあテクスチャーに
Yeah.
ね、
Yeah,
解
the
像度も上がり
textures
ま
look
した
great,
ね。
but I mean,
Look
it
at those
just looks like a
buildings. Look at them.
massive
Look at them.
zone.
いやー今はね日本もそれからラスベガスもめちゃくちゃ暑いのでこの高知のちょっと涼しい感じ羨ましいです。
Yeah, so both Japan and Las Vegas are super hot at the moment, so I'm really jealous of whoever lives here because it looks nice and cool.
暑いな。
Drink
Oh
your
my
water,
God, I'm so
friends,
hot.
please.
じゃあもうちょっ
Please.
ともうちょっと奥に行
Please
ってみ
drink
まし
your
ょう。
water.
All right, let's go a little
Got mine.
further into the continent.
Ooh, the birds.
今回こ
HQ
ちらラクテル
birds.
樹海という場所ですが、まあ14ねいろんな森を描いてきましたが、今回もかなり独創的です。
Hey, I have that airship tower in my
so
island.
This is an area called Yaktael, and you know we have a lot of forests in game, but this is a very unique one.
Oh, show us those screenshots.
このさっきご紹介したトライオラから気球に乗って
Via
このエリアへ
dirigible
到達する
flight.
ことになります。
Sid getting some
from
more,
Tuiyola,
some more
where we
work
were
thrown his
earlier,
way.
You can take a dirigible over here to Yaktael.
ここは
So
ですね
dense
高レベル
that the
帯と
forest
低レベル
floor
帯
sees little
2つのエリ
sunlight.
アに分かれています
Yeah,。they're really going to be pushing the
It's actually
shadows here.
divided into a high level area and a low level area.
上層と下層でかなり雰囲気が異なりますので、ちょっとね期待しておいていただきたいです。
And between those areas, there's definitely a very different vibe for each. So
Hey,
look forward to
I'm
finding
glad
out
to hear
what
it,
that
Toka.
looks like.
Welcome to the
あ
street.
とは今テキストにもありますが、こちら天然の井戸とか
Charles
天皇手と呼ばれる
Rothgar. Could we get
泉など
female
も非常
Rothgar
に特
today?
徴的になってます。
And
Could we?
you can see, as we've written on the slide, but one of the primary characteristics of this place is it has underground wells and springs and cenotes.
Yeah, I'm excited for the screenshots of this place. I'm sure they really pushed the graphic
Let's take a look
update.
at some screenshots.
Yeah, look at that.
こちらも
That's
夕暮れ
dense.
もうね本当ね
That's
嬉しくて
dense.
みんな自然ばっかり作って
RTX on. Let's go.
Right, so this is at sunset, and look, we were all so
Those
happy
cenotes,
about the
yeah.
plants that we took so many nature screenshots.
He's very proud. He's very proud of his plants.
ありがとうございますまあなかなかねこの森の密度っていうのもこれまで出せなかったので楽しみにしていてください
We've never been able to create such like a dense foliage in a forest before, so we're really excited for that.
こちらはですね今回食文化という
I
も
want
の
some
を
daytime
かなり
screen
作り込んで
screenshots.
きてます
So yeah, we've done a lot to put all of those different varieties in there.
こちら
Yeah,
は
there you
上
go.
空
Ooh,
か
I
ら
love
見
the
たさっきのね
mist.
集落
I love
エリア
that
の雰囲気
mist.
です
And this is that same
HQ
settlement
mist.
we just saw,
There we
but
go.
from the sky.
まあ円形は深い霧に覆われていたり、昼と夜ね気候によって雰囲気が違って見えるはずです
As you can see, we've got some fog, and the scenery changes quite a bit between day and nighttime.
ではここで、このトラル大陸に住まう新たな部族についてちょっと紹介させてください
Okay, so now let's talk about one of the peoples that lives in
Oh,
Tural.
oh, we getting some new models. Okay, new allied tribes.
たくさんの部族
What do
に
we
出
got?
会
What
っ
do
て
we
きたな
got?
と思います
We sure have met many tribes so far.
Namazu
なんで
2.
ナマズオが一番
Let's
真ん中
go.
にいるのか
Why does the Namazu get to be in front?
もちろんドントレ
Just
イ
punt
ルで
him.
も新たな部族との出会いたくさんありますその一つ
Just
を、
yeet him.
今回ご紹介し
There's
ま
lots
す
of cliffs
So of
here.
course you will meet many peoples in Dawn Trail, but we'll just talk about one of them today.
こちら
Oh,
名前をペルペル族と言います
these the
シリー
tiny
ズに
race.
詳しい方はあれって思ったかもしれません
So these are the Pelu Pelu. If you're familiar with older Final Fantasy titles, they may be familiar to you.
ではちょっとだけ特徴をご紹介しましょ
All right, so let me tell you about a few of their distinct characteristics.
う、オルコ
Yeah,
パチ
these are
ャ
the
に
tiny
住
people.
まう、
I
小
don't
柄な
remember the
民族に
Pelu
なって
Pelu
ます
from any of the playthroughs I've
So
done
these
so
are
far,
the
though.
diminutive people that we mentioned who live in Urkopacha.
で非常にねこの特徴的な仮面というのも、一つ大きな、
Seen without their
特徴
distinct,
ですね
their duck
They
masks.
also wear these very unique
A gaggle of
masks.
Subarus. There you go.
そして非常に商売が得意なので、プレイヤーの皆さんねもしかしたらいろんなものを売りつけようとされるかもしれません
They're also extremely skilled at trade, so they will probably try to sell you
Ooh,
something.
alpacas. Okay.
そしてさまざまなごめんなさい戻しちゃったごめんなさい戻しちゃった戻しちゃった
Technical scuff. There you go.
One more? Yes, good.
さまざまな飲み物を、作る部族です
Yes, and they're well known for their
Tea,
beverage
coffee, and
making.
mezcal. There we go.
どんな活躍をしてくれるのかそしてメインストーリーに絡ん
I'll be
でくるの
friends
か
with anyone that can give me free
楽しみ
coffee.
に想像してみてください
Yeah, so for now, you'll have to just imagine for yourself what kind of role they might play in the main story and our adventure overall.
というわけで簡単ではありますが冒険の舞台であるトラル大陸その一部ご
Okay,
紹介しまし
people
た
telling me in Discord that they
Okay,
were
so
from
though that
10.
was very brief,
Okay.
that is a short
Okay,
introduction
could
to
it be
Tural.
could it be my
まあ
dreams
明か
come
せないね
true?
秘密もまだまだたくさんある
Could
ん
they
で
be
す
the
が
keepers
す
of
い
the
ません
Blitzball?
フィールドなどの紹介は今回ここまでとさせてください
Okay, so of course we still have many secrets that we have not yet shared. So please wait for future announcements of
Please
more
look forward to
areas
it.
and such.
では続いて 7.0 全体の概要についてお伝えしていきたいと思います
Okay, now I would like to give an overview of all of our 7.0 content.
Also coming. All right, here we go. Here's the meat and potatoes. Let's go.
まあ全体像を
the
ね
big
最初
info
の
dump.
ファンフェスなのでお伝えするということで各項目どんどん進めていきたいと思います
All right, we've got a lot to show because we always go over all of it, so let's just
All
zoom
right.
on through
Well, I've
here.
got half an hour, so
まず最初
please be
レベルキャ
fast.
ップの解放です
There we go. Level 100. All
Of course,
right.
your level cap
Official
increase.
100. Not 99. Boo.
ついにレベ
Boo.
ルが3桁になりました
We've reached the triple
This
digits.
isn't the Final Fantasy I know.
いやでもこれもやっぱ
I
り
do wonder what they're going to
長
do
くね
after that, though. I
続け
mean,
て
they've
これ
said
ない
they'd
と
probably
ここま
have to
で
do a
来ない
squish
の
at
で
some
本
point.
当に皆さんのお
But
か
how
げ
they
ですあり
do
が
it,
とう
I
ご
don't
ざいま
know.
す
Of course, if we hadn't been making the game for so long, we never would have gotten this far. So thanks to all of you.
もちろんですね
Well, we finally made it. Yeah,
全ての
we finally made it
ジ
to
ョブ
level
に
100.
新しいアクション追加
There
さ
we
せてい
go.
ただきます
Of course, we will also be adding new skills for all jobs.
Okay.
もちろんクラフターもギャザラーもレベル100になります
And of course, Crafter and Gatherer will also increase their level cap to 100.
All right, new furniture. Most important part.
さあレベルキャップが上がるということはこちらもあるはず
Of course,
Well,
when you
100
increase the
fish.
level cap,
Let's
we
go.
also need...
Oh, here we go. Here we go. I didn't think we'd get this today. Oh, man.
新たなジョブを追加させていただきます
We will be adding new jobs.
Oh. Okay. Well,
で今回もですね、2つジョブを出し
multiple
ます
new jobs. I'm guessing 2. The
As before,
standard.
there will again be 2.
two jobs
There you go. 2 jobs.
ちょっ
Just
と待っ
like
てよ
just like
まあ
me
あの
in
ね
real
ごめん
life.
今
There
日
we
は
go.
今日は何のジョブかまだ言えません
I
I'm
would
really
have to
sorry,
assume
but I can't tell
Corsair is
you
going to be
what
one.
jobs they are today.
I would really assume Corsair is going to be one of them.
ちょっと聞いてみようかな
All
何
right,
のジョ
all right,
ブが
let's
いいです
ask.
か
What jobs do you want?
Blitzball. Limited job, Blitzballer. Let's go. Corsair. I don't know about the second.
なんかね、
It could be anything.
す
Geomancer,
ごい
Fishmancer. Who
すごい
knows? Who
声が大
knows?
きくてね何言ってるかちょっと聞こえないわ
It's really hard to hear. なんかこの辺になんか
ちょっと待って。
ブリッツボールすごく欲しい人
こっ
がいる。
ちにも
Necromancer. Some people say Necromancer because it's all black. Yeah. And it would kind of fit with the
ちょっと
Mamulja
待ってちょっ
theme,
と待って
the
今
voodoo
回
theme.
じゃあねロールだけお知らせしますロールだけ
Okay, that was very loud. Let me just tell you the roles.
Oh, okay. So we will know if we're getting healer tank. All right.
今回実装するのは2つのジョブとも DPS です
Both jobs will be DPS.
Oh, interesting. Huh. Okay.
あの
Well, we could
melee
use the new
DPS
Fizz
を
ranged.
One melee DPS,
Okay.
キャスターを追加します
And a caster.
ranged magical
Okay.
DPS.
ちょっと暑いから脱いでいいか
was
な
completely
It's
off on all
really hot.
of
I
it.
gotta take off this overshirt.
Okay.
Let's go.
Ninja Turtles. Ninja Turtles. Painter? Painter, maybe? Painter?
なんでちょっと待ってちょっと待ってなんで
Painter
みんなわーって
maybe?
なってんの
Why are you so excited?
Maybe. It could be Beastmaster or Painter. I think it would be Painter almost.
さあ
Because he got Leonardo,
どんなジョブがやってく
Michelangelo.
るのかさまざまな想像を働かせて楽しみに
Do
お
want to
待ち
see
ください
that.
So while you wait, just try to imagine what kind of jobs we might have in store.
I would have to imagine a painter.
子供の頃よく見てたんですよね
Hope you can see this. I hope you can see well.
さあ次行きますよ
All right, let's
Yeah,
move on.
be our own realm.
バトル
That
コ
would be
ンテン
pretty
ツ
cool.
に関してです
This is about our core battle content.
まずこれら基礎バトルコンテンツっていうのは今回も変わりなく実装させていただきます
Of course, all of our fundamental battle content is still there.
そしてですね新たなダンジョンというのもこれまで通り 同じボリュームで
New dungeons,
しっかり
of course,
楽しんでいただけるように準備
Yeah,
中で
Ninja
す。
Turtles doesn't
Of
really
course,
give us
we
a
are
whole lot to go
preparing
on.
as
It
many
could
new
be,
dungeons
could
as
be a
you've
lot
come
of
to
things.
expect.
まあちょっとねまだめちゃくちゃ開発中なので今回のファンフェスではねダンジョンのスクリーンショットとか出せないんですけど、まためちゃくちゃいろんなパターンのバリエーション作ってますんで、次のファンフェスではね多分お伝えできるんじゃないかなと思います。
Okay, these are still mega super under development, so we can't show you any screenshots today.
Okay.
But we do have a lot of
that's
unique
sad.
and different dungeons
That's
coming,
sad.
and hopefully we can share them with you at the next FanFest.
ただねどんな敵と戦うかぐらいはちょっとね教え
New
てほしいん
threats.
じゃ
Oh,
ないか
oh
な。
no.
We can
Oh,
tell you a
no.
little bit of who you will be fighting, though.
まあ新たな冒険の大陸、そして新たなエリアがあれば新たな強敵との出会いというのもあるかと思います。
Of course, we're going to a new continent. We have new areas, so there's going to be new enemies to face off against.
まあもちろん今回いつも通りノーマルとハードちゃんとどっちもね実装しますので、ぜひ楽しみにしてください。
And of course, as always, we will be preparing normal and hard versions of these encounters.
その一つだけボス1個だけね何にもないとちょっと何もないのかよってなっちゃうんで、アート一つ持ってきたのでご紹介します。
I would feel bad if I didn't show you anything, so we've brought out one piece of artwork of one of these new bosses.
One piece. Oh, Quetzalcoatl. Okay.
幻獣バリガルマンダ
The legendary
Oh,
Valagamanda.
Valagamanda.
そして
Okay.
まあ幻
All
獣とは
right.
ねちょっと何なのか
Interesting.
えー
Interesting.
期待しててほしいなと。
Okay.
What sort of legends does this ominous beast play a part in? Well, you'll see.
まあどういった形でね相対するのか、王位継承レースにね関係してくるのか、さてどうなるのでしょう。
I wonder how it will relate to the contest that we're participating in.
It's going to be
で
interesting
は続
seeing
いて
that,
コ
like,
ンテンツサポーター
animated
こちらも
as a
確
as a
実にア
model
ッ
in
プデー
game.
トしていきます。
I mean, they did it with
And yes,
Leviathan.
of course, we will also be bringing updates to duty support.
今回もですねメインクエスト、対象となるダンジョンに関しては必ず対応されています。
Yeah, he's the
Of
popsicle
course,
in
we can
FF6.
promise that there
Yeah,
will be duty support
the
for all
one that gives
dungeons
Terra
involved in the main
her
story.
powers.
で
Interesting.
それ以外にもですねこのコンテンツサポーターいろんなアップデートをするんですが、ちょっとねストーリーに関わるのであんまり詳しく言えないです。
We also have some new plans for places that we can implement duty support and what we can do with it, but it
Oh.
is too related to the story for us to give you details.
た
Interesting.
だ、but
Okay.
今回、まあ、暁の決明とねいろいろコンテンツサポーターやってきたと思いますが、複数の新しいメンバーというのがコンテンツサポーター登場していきますので、その新しいキャラクターたちとの共闘というのを楽しみにしておいてください。
But I can tell you, so far we've been really focused on the Scions in duty support naturally, but we will be debuting a number of new characters for duty support.
も
New
ちろんです
gear.
ね、
Ooh, I'm excited. I'm
新し
excited
い
for just
ギ
like
アとかレシ
explore
ピという
gear.
のも大量にクラフターギャザー
Give
さん
me
に
give
向
me
け
the
て
full Indiana
実装さ
Jones
せていただ
glam,
きます。
Of
please.
course, there will be
Please, I'm
plenty
begging.
of new gear and recipes for crafters and gatherers.
I still need to get
まあ
in
今回ね
and
結構
and do the
新大
new
陸行
round
く
that
の
just came
で
out too.
渋めが多いかなとは思います。
I mean, you're going to a whole new continent, so you'll have a lot to do.
そして
No, my Omni
今
crafters.
回
That's so much
6.x シ
more
リー
work.
ズでやってきたように、無人島開拓実
Ooh,
装してきました。
lifestyle content.
So as
Okay.
in 6.0, where we implemented Island Sanctuary,
Okay.
今回パッチ 7.x シリーズではそれに続く新しい
I mean,
大
I'm
規
game
模
for
生
just
活
like
系コンテン
chill
ツを
lifestyle content.
展
I
開
like
してい
my
く予
island.
定です。
in the 7.x series, we are planning to implement some sort of content in this same vein.
Excellent.
こちらもですね企画は進行してるんですけど、あとねちょっとお見せするにはもうちょっと時間かかるので、次回をちょっとお待ちください。
We are proceeding with our plans here, but we don't have any screenshots yet, so we'll have to wait for next time for those.
そしてもちろんダンジョン以外のコンテンツというの
Wow,
も
you
引
don't
き
say.
続きやっていきます。
We're getting new raids. Who
Naturally,
would
we
have
have a lot of
guessed?
content that's outside of our standard dungeons.
Okay.
特にですね、新しく加えたバリアントダンジョンに関しては、
Alright, well,
シリーズでもどんどん
they are
継
making new
続していきま
ultimates,
す。
so
We will
I
of course
guess
continue the
the
variant
mod
dungeons that
community
we
didn't piss them
began
off that
implementing
much.
in 6.x in
Thankfully.
7.x as well.
いろんなタイプのね、プレイヤーの皆さんに楽しんでいただけるアライアンスレイドシリーズもいよいよ新シリーズが 7.1 からかな、開幕します。
And from 7.1, we will have a new Alliance Raid series
Excellent.
for all sorts of players to enjoy.
エオルゼア12神をテーマにした今、ミス・オブ・エオルゼア、非常に好評いただい
That's
て
good
ま
that
す。
they're adding more variants. They're
So
going to keep
Myths
with
of the
that
Realm
content.
featuring the 12 has been very, very highly appraised.
Oh yeah.
次
I'm
の
ready
シリ
for the
ーズ
final
は
chapter. It's
よ
going to
り
be a
フ
lot of fun.
ァイナルファンタジーらしいテーマで皆さんに驚きも含めてお届けの予定となっています。
That being the case, our next Alliance Raid will be even more Final Fantasy-ish.
Okay. I mean,
さて、
that could mean a
ど
lot of
んなシ
different
リーズにな
things.
るのかあれこれ予想しながらお待ちください。
I wonder if
What
they're
will
doing
it
another
be?
original.
Think about it in the meantime before we reveal it.
そして
Yeah, is it going to be another original or is it
先
going
日
to
のパッ
be
チ6.4
going
で
to be
完結
based
した
off
パンデモニウムに続
based off
い
another
て
one again?
新たな8人レードというのももちろん 7.0 からスタートしていきます。
And from 7.0, obviously we have finished off Pandemonium, so we will be implementing a new 8-player raid as well.
そしてね、最高難度を誇る Z シリーズについても新たなコンテンツをお届けしていきます。
And there will be new ultimates as well.
Yay! Wonder who it would be.
そしてもちろん PVP のアップデートという
Yeah,
の
some
も
people
どんどん
saying
続けていきます。
Ultimate
We will
Shinryu
also, of
would be
course, be
next.
continuing to update PvP.
We still don't
今回
have
の
Ultimate
ファンフェスでも
Warlords
各
either.
リージョンの最強チームを決めるね、大会開催されます。
At this very FanFest, we will be deciding the best team in each region.
クリスタルコンフリクトのアップデートとさらなるね、盛り上げだけじゃなくてフロントラインやライバルウィングスの調整、そしてフロントラインに新しいマップ、新ルールの追加など継続的にアップデートを続けていきたいと思います。
Of course, we will be bringing new updates to Crystal and Conflict, but we will also be updating Frontline and Rival Wings
Okay.
with new maps
So hopefully,
for
yeah,
Frontline.
new maps. I was about ready to say. New maps are always good. I need to hop back in and do a little bit more CC on stream. I really like it. Just after getting my crystal my crystal borders, I really haven't had much of a reason to.
コンテンツの一覧ちょっとお伝えしていきます。
And of course, I have many other things that I need to just really get out there quickly, so
Okay.
let's go.
まず
Blue Mage update. Inconceivably further. Oh, new Hildy. All right. New Hildy. Excellent. New plans for deep dungeons. All right.
青魔導士のアップデートも継続してやっていきますし、帰ってきたヒルディブランドも 7.x シリーズさらに活躍してくれそうです。
All right, we will of course continue to update Blue Mage, and Hildebrand will also be back in 7.x doing something.
Wonderful. Wonderful. So he's not going to take another expansion off.
それからですね、ディープダンジョンに関しても新しい企画が進行してます。でもちろん、他のバトルコンテンツというのも検討していきますので、新しいコンテンツの開発というのもしっかり力を入れていきたいと思います。
So we are currently considering new plans for deep dungeons,
Okay.
but at the same time, we are also considering brand new battle content plans as well.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, I could do either or. I like the deep dungeons, but new content's always
シ
good.
リーズ続けるんですが、
And then you got the gold
そういえば
saucer update.
6.x シリーズゴールドソーサー大きなアップデートないんじゃない？
So of course, we're going to update the gold saucer in 7.x, but wasn't there some kind of update coming in 6.x as well?
That's what they said.
No ブリッツボール。
No, it's not Blitzball.
Oh, come on. Come on.
ちょっと今
Give
日
us what we
後で
won.
お話しします。
Give us what we
But
won.
I will tell you about it later today.
まあこの基調講演で話すからちょっと待ってね。
Even in this very keynote, I will tell you about it. So just wait just a sec.
Ooh.
さて。
No
各種コン
blitzball
テンツアップデ
shattering my
ートまあとに
dreams.
かくいろんなものをこれまで通りたくさんどんどん継続してアップデートしますよってお知らせさせていただいたので、ここからは システム的なアップデートというのをお伝えしてい
No
こうと思
Blitzball,
います。
dead game.
Okay, so we've gone over how we will be continuing to update content as we always do at as quick a pace as we can. So now let's look at some more system side updates.
Okay. Maybe this is some more of the
システムの
graphical
アッ
stuff.
プデート
Here we go. Yeah, first graphical update. Wonder if they'll show off any of
Here's
the
our
models.
most major system update.
皆さんが本当
We still
に
need to
楽しみ
see,
に
you
し
know,
て
the
くださって
aura
い
and all
る
of them.
第一次グラフィックスアップデートのその途中報告をさせてください。
All right, so I know you're all really looking forward to our first graphical update, so I wanted to give you a bit of info about where we are with
Sliders,
that.
please.
ちょっとその前にこのグラフィックスアップデートのコンセプトっていうのをちょっとおさらいさせてください。
But first, let me explain a little bit about our philosophy behind this update.
ファイナルファンタジー
Okay.
14は、まあ、スタンドアローンのシングルゲームではないので、単純なやっ
Green,
ぱり
white,
キャラクター
aesthetic
とか
appeal.
オブジェク
Okay.
ト単体じゃなくて、
Maybe something
総
with the
合的
UI.
な画面全体というのの美しさを、アップグレードしていくっていう方針にしています。
All right, so Final Fantasy XIV is not a standalone title, so we don't feel that it's sufficient to upgrade the looks of the characters or certain objects on their own. We really want to take a unified approach
Oh, okay.
and prioritize
Yeah,
the
I mean, that
aesthetics
makes
of the screen
sense.
overall.
キャラクター、オブ
I
ジェ
mean,
ク
the
ト、
lighting
そ
updates
れから
alone are
影
going to
に
be pretty
ついて
massive.
は高解像度化することでもう単純に綺麗になります。
You're gonna update
Of
Hien's
course, by
robe?
making improvements to
That'd be
characters,
nice.
objects, and shadows, everything will just get overall prettier.
シェーダーアップデートをしてですね、金属、まあ、こういう金属ですね、マテリアルについては質感が大幅に向上します。
And with shader updates, materials such as metal will look a lot more realistic.
まあ、ただし、フ
Very
ァイナ
nice,
ルファンタジ
very
ー
nice.
14はですね、申請からもう10年、今年10周年にわたって皆さんに本当に長く愛していただいている作品です。
Of course, Final Fantasy XIV is also a game that's been going on for 10 years.
Every
and we have a lot of
Namazo
players who know
glisten
and
with
love the game
catfish
as it
oil.
is.
とにかく皆さんが操作するキャラクター、そのイメージを壊さないように大切にしていくべきだっていうふうに考えてます。
So we're really putting a lot of priority on not changing the image you have of your own character in your head. We want to make sure your characters still look the way that you enjoy them now.
Yeah, I don't want to
ですの
change
で
my
皆
aura
さんのね、
too
キャラクターが
much.
大きく
But I would
イメー
like
ジ
it to
変わ
be
ってしまう
HD.
ことのないようにしっかり注意を払ってフォトリアルではない方向でしっかりアップデートを今進めています。
So we are really taking care to make sure that you don't see your updated character and think, oh, that's not what I thought it would look like at all.
では進捗についてね、僕が口でずっと説明するより動画を見ていただいた方が早いかなと思います。
But it honestly might be better to just show you rather than continuing to talk.
All right.
注意
Show
点で
us.
す。
Show us.
One thing.
これあくまで途中経過の報告なので細部のクオリティはもっと上がると思ってください。
Okay, so please, when you see this, know that this is still under development. So for the final version, you can expect even higher quality.
まずはキャラクターがどう変わっていくのかというところをちょっとご覧いただこうと思います。
All right, first let's take a look at what characters are going to look like.
Okay.
それではどうぞ。
Here we go.
Play
Here we
the
go.
video.
Oh. Oh, a video. Ooh. That metal looks really good. Yeah. Yeah, you can tell the reflections. Very nice. Very nice. Yeah, I mean, it's subtle, but it you can definitely tell. A lot softer, not as many, like, weird corners. There we go. Ooh, shiny horns. Shiny horns. There we go. Whoa, whoa. Whoa, that's a glow up. That's a glow up. Ooh, I like it. I like it. Freshly moisturized here. Yeah. Yeah, I'm all for this update. It looks I mean, it definitely does look. It looks like FF14, but pretty.
So we really did take care
we got
to
some
make
glow
sure that we weren't
ups.
changing your
I like
overall
it.
impressions of the characters.
まあキャラクターで目立つのはやっぱりこう髪の毛のテクスチャー解像度の増加による鮮明さとか、あと眼球のリアリティアップ、あと肌の質感の向上みたいなところですかね。
I think the major points there is the improved hair texture, as well as the more realistic eyes and the beautiful skin that we now have.
Yeah.
ただ皆さんのやっぱり、ね、
Everyone's
キャラクターに対するイメージ愛情っていうのをとても大切にしたいと思っているので、とにかく慎重に作業を
Gotta use that moisturizer, use that
But as we
sunscreen.
proceed, we will continue to bear in mind the vision you already will have had for your own characters.
またさっきね紹介したナイトの6.0 のジョブ装備について今回ねテストケースで対応してるんですが、
So as you saw in the video, as sort of a test, we upgraded some Paladin job gear from 6.0.
とにかくものすごい数のギアが14存在しているので、7.1
I am curious how my character is going to look, being that she's like dark blue. Like they didn't really show any weird color characters. You know, Ora, Makode. We've got some weird ones.
But one thing I want you all to bear in mind is the fact that this game has an incredible amount of gear in it. So we won't be able to just dump it all at once in 7.0. We will continue to upgrade more and more gear sets throughout 7.0.
I don't think anyone's going to complain about that. I think the character models are really what people want, because they've already been updating a lot of the gear as we go along anyways. So, yeah.
NPC たちもすごい綺麗になるんですけど、
the NPCs as well, they will get a lot prettier.
なんかめちゃめちゃ綺麗になるやつとまだ綺麗にならないやつがこういたりするんで、
Each Stola fans eating well tonight.
許してください。
But this is also affected by the fact that we need to update this on an ongoing basis. So for a little bit of time, we may have a situation where you have like one really shiny, nice person and one sort of, oh, I didn't get updated person.
Poor Geralt, he's going to be waiting at the end of the line.
綺麗にならなくてもいいんですけど。
Can we just leave Telegy at Elegy as he is? Like, whatever?
でもあいつプレイヤーの皆さんと同じアセットで組まれてるからあいつはね綺麗になっちゃうんです。
Unfortunately, no, he will get prettier because he uses the same assets as the player characters.
Okay.
なので 7.0 からの新しいエリアとか新しいキャラクターは全部対応していきます。で 2.0 からの主要 NPC プレイヤーキャラクターを優先してやっていくので、
interesting, you know,
逆に 7.0
maybe
と
doing an
2.0 の
MSQ
こうだんだん
rerun with all the
狭まっ
new
てくるみ
stuff.
たいなイメージでアップデートしていく予定です。
See some of those
So for
cutscenes
the time
again.
being, of course, all these graphic updates will be applied to the new areas, new characters in 7.0. And we're also going to go back and apply them to areas and characters from 2.0. And then we'll sort of close in on the middle expansions from there.
Okay.
でもちろんねいろんな装備順次対応していきますの
Smart way
で、
to do
その
it.
点だけご承知おきください。
But we will be continuing to update the gear, so please just be patient with us.
Brandy Hills gets
次な
more
んですけど
polygons, yeah.
今度はねマップもうねスクリーンショット出てますがマップを見ていきたいと思います。
And I'd like to take a look at the map areas as well, if we can look at the screenshot.
マップはですねライティングの違いとそれか
Yeah,
ら
they showed off a
今ある
little
こ
bit of the
の
lighting
メタ
stuff
ル
before,
オブジェク
but
ト系の
now we're
違い
really
と
getting
い
to
うと
see
こ
how
ろ
it's
が
coming along.
分かっていただける
I
かと思
really
い
like
ま
it.
す。
We've got the
So
soft
from this
shaders.
picture, I think you can see that when you're walking around, generally, you'll find like better quality materials such as metals.
こちらも動画用意しますので早速見ていこうと思います。
But we do have a video for this as well, so let's take a look at that.
All right,
よーく見て
here
く
we
ださい
go.
ね。
Wonder if it'll be any of the old stuff. Ooh. Ooh, that ambient glow, the bloom. Yeah, doing this cutscene again is gonna be wild. Yeah, like everything just pops a little bit more. Like I said, it's subtle, but it's really nice. Very cool. I'm ready for the update.
まあマップに関してはですね、
Ready-
メモリの
ready to
これまで
drink from the
制限という
HD
のを緩和
poison
したこと
chalice.
によってオ
Let's
ブジェク
go.
トの配置数というのもこれまで以上に格段に増やせるようになりました。
So up until now, we did have memory limitations that were preventing us from putting a lot of objects in these different areas, but we've gotten a bit of an increase there, so we can have more stuff per
PS4 fans
area.
molding. There you go.
これらもですね、優先的に新しいエリアから対応させていただきます。
As with the other stuff, we will be adding these upgrades for the 7.0 content first, and then moving on to the rest.
ですので 7.0 のエリアは既存のエリアより格段に綺麗です。
So then you'll notice that the 7.0 areas are kind of prettier than the previous areas.
ただしその手前の旧エリアに関しても影とかそれ
Might be
から
time
ラ
for
イ
me
テ
to
ィ
get
ン
a
グ
new
は
processor
自動的に
if we're going to be
全て
doing all of
変更
this.
されるこ
I
とにな
think
ります。
it's time for the upgrade.
But in the old areas, things like the shadow improvements and lighting will be automatically applied, so you will still see some improvement there to start with.
オブジェクト数をね増やすのはちょっと作業コスト的に当面手がかけれないとは思うんですが今まで以上に
Your
美し
graphics
く
card
見え
ready's
るようになるのは
Giga Flare,
間違いありません。
It will take some time to add those extra objects we're talking about, but in terms of appearance, it still will look better.
では最後実は開発チームカットシーンセクションとかが一番喜んでる、植物自動生成ものの
What's
植
this about
物に
cutscenes?
ついてちょっと見ていきたいと思います。
Okay, so now moving on to the thing that the development team is most excited about, particularly the cutscene team, that is plants and our auto-generated greenery.
こちらもですね
They
動
really
画を
like their
ご用意してあります。映像の中でね比較が出たりするの
We all
で
have our
ちょっと
thing.
見比べながらご覧いただけ
Let
れ
them
ば
have
と
their
思います。
plants.
So we do have a video again for this, so please take a close look and compare what we have.
どうぞ。
Oh god, the scuffed audio. They've got HD grass and 96 kps audio. But, you know, something's got to give. Ooh, Elpis looking good. Elpis looking pretty. A little bit. I can't get over this audio, man. All the work that they put into this, it's just bass boosted the entire time. Yeah. Lita Laron looks really nice. Just a little bit more saturation there. Yeah. I love it. I love it. Yeah, I'm excited. The graphic update, I think, is going to be one of those things that I think people are going to be taking for granted. But it's going to do a lot for the game in the long run.
So I think you might have seen the grass in the bottom right-hand side of the video.
ね、皆さんもね、スクリーンショットを撮ろうとしたら、なんかすごいジャギジャギの草ここにいるみたいに。
And if you have that kind of grass, as you know, when you try to take a screenshot, you're like, oh, that's there.
まあそういうのはなくなるので、スクリーンショットを撮りやすくなるんじゃないかなと思います。
But we won't have that problem anymore, so I think your screenshots will be a lot
The
easier to take from now
inordinate
on.
amount of time they're spending on the grass and the plants.
ただ、このアップデート、
I mean, that's how you know the devs are true nerds. That's why we love them, right?
草花のアップデートなので。
That's how you know they're true gamers.
So this update will actually be automatically applied through the system.
残念ながら、
Very
ブ
nice,
ドウの
very
ポリゴン
nice.
数は自動的に増えたりはしないんですけどね。
Except, unfortunately, we can't also automatically increase the poly count that is available in this game.
Right.
そこグレープっていう
So they do still have limits, obviously.
Grapes.
Grapes.
We must mention
Remember
the
the
grapes.
grapes. Remember the grapes.
オートマチックでグレープのポリゴンは増えない。
I just need you to know that we cannot give any more polygons to the grapes.
This is as HD as the grapes will get.
ではこれ
If
グラフィックスアップデートって
if you're upset by that,
美しさだけ
you've
が
got the
上がるわけじゃ
squishable
なくて
grapes in your
このグラフィックス
goodie
アップデートに
bags.
よってさらに
Please,
得られる
please
ちょっ
use
と
them.
システム面のアップグレードをちょっとこの後ご紹介したいと思います。
Okay, but with these graphic updates, it's not just that things are getting prettier. We also have some system-based improvements that are coming because of this.
このグラフィックスアップデートに得られる最初の大きなポイント、染色システムアップデートさせていただきます。
So probably the biggest benefit you're going to see from this graphic updates is an update to the dye system.
Ooh, new dyes. Okay.
これまでも非常に多
Okay.
かった
What do we got?
染色箇所を増やしてほしいなっていうフィードバックなんですが、
For a while, we've been getting a ton of feedback from people saying, I really want to be able to dye more parts of my gear.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Hey. There we go. Finally, after all of these years. Finally. I think that got the biggest cheer out of anything so far.
So now we have upgraded it so that you will be able to apply 2 dyes per gear piece.
Very nice. Man, I've got to go through all of my old sets now. So many sets I've got to work through.
染色箇所を2箇所にね増加させていただきます。
We may not be able to apply this to certain housing items, ones that are particularly difficult, but we will try to apply it to as much gear as we possibly can.
Very cool. Very cool. That it even includes the furniture.
こちらについてはですね、
Awesome.
7.0 リリースのタイミングで全てのアイテムに対応するのはちょっと難しいんですが、できるだけ多くのアイテムを 7.0 で対応して、対応が間に合わなかったものは順次アップデートで、複数染色箇所対応していこうと思いますので、こちら順次もねこれもアップデートされると思っていただけると助かります。
Okay, so as before, we will try to implement as many of these items in 7.0 as we can so they can be upgraded, but we probably will not get to all of them. So if your favorite gear has not been upgraded yet, know that it will be upgraded in 7.x. It's coming.
Yeah, there's just so much gear in this game. Like, I don't think anyone's going to be super mad that it might take them a little bit of time. Hey, fancy cats. Fancy cats. There we go. Finally.
頭装備をつけるとメガネがかけれない。メガネをかけると頭装備が消えるっていうのがまあこれまでだったんですけど。
Finally, I can do the anime pushing glasses up my
で
nose.
きるだけまあ 7.0
Give us the
間に合わせ
emote,
る予定で今
please.
進んでますが、メガネをですね頭装備つけたままメガネつけられるようになります。
Okay, so, until now it was the situation where if I want to wear a helmet, I can't wear eyeglasses. If I want to, and then I put anything on my head and there's no glasses and it's tragic. So we will do our best to make sure this is implemented in 7.0 so that you will be able to wear headgear and glasses at the same time.
Yeah, that's awesome. They're really pushing that accessory system with the new umbrellas and everything. Very cool.
How many of you frequently play 8-man raids or ultimates?
I raid.
Wow, there's a lot.
メガネを装備するっていうことはやばい新しいアクセサリー増えるのかしらって思うかもしれません。
So those folks might be thinking, oh no, does that mean I need to have more accessory problems?
Oh?
今回実装させてもらうメガネはあくまでファッションアイテムって扱いにするのでパラメータとかは一切ないですしあまりチェストを使う
We
よう
could
な
use
こともないの
fashion
で
accessories
ただ
like
ペーパ
during
ードラマからね
content?
装備できるようには
That what
し
they're
ますので
saying?
そこは安心してください
So for these new glasses, while you will be able to equip them on your character like gear, system-wise, they are not treated like gear. They will not take up space in your armory chest, so do not worry.
Nice.
そしてシ
Nice.
ステ
More
ム的な
bags.
アップデー
More
トもう
bag
一
space,
つ
please.
こちらはですねすみません 7.0 ではないんですが今 7.x のどっかでアップデートできるように頑張ってる機能です
Okay, this last one we'll not be able to implement in 7.0, but we are going to plan it for 7.x.
大変お待たせしてい
Okay,
ます
so it'll
が
take an update.
Sorry
Ooh,
for the long
furnishing
wait.
limit. Furnishing limit. Awesome. Amazing.
なんとかですね
A+
ハウジングにおけ
expansion
る家具の配置数の増加というのを現在作業中でございます
We are currently working on increasing the furnishing limit.
Wonderful, wonderful.
まあなんとかね 7.x で、達成できる見込みですのでぜひですねハウジング
Okay.
ハウジング
Now
やって
that
みよ
being
うっていう方
said,
Oh, who
Thank you all for
uses
joining.
housing here?
I hope you enjoy the rest of FanFest. I know there's still a little bit more of the keynote to go. I have a
I'm really
hard
sorry
out
we
like
made you
right
wait this
now. I
long.
have to go to work. But I am watching the Twitch version of the stream. The link is in the comments. Thank you very much for joining me and experiencing the new expansion
Right, but the
announcement
server
with
team
me.
is really trying
I
their
am
best,
super
so we'll
hyped.
just
I'm
be
sure I'm going to
patient
have a
for a
lot more
little
thoughts
while
when I have
longer,
time to
and
go
you'll
back
have your
through and
extra
watch a
verdict.
little bit more of the VOD and stuff later on after work today. I will probably do a stream tomorrow for the live letter. I have a late shift tomorrow afternoon, so I think I should be able to fit it in. That being said, I do need to go. But thank you all so much for coming along. I am hyped for Dawn Trail. It's going to be really, really cool. And I'm ready to change the system requirements. Yeah. So this is a lot of technical stuff, so I don't think it'll be missing too much. But yeah, you know, like, subscribe. We'll be having a lot of Final Fantasy XIV content in the future. I've needed an excuse to come back in and hang around in games. So yeah, we'll probably do a little bit of that this weekend. But that being said, enjoy FanFest, everybody. Thank you very much for coming along, and enjoy the rest of your weekend. Bye-bye.